Great time here with the show.
Well, congrats on your show.
Thank you. You could come on.
Well, you never know.
You know, we're always looking for people to come on the show and talk.
Hey, you never know.
So come on over.
Hey, could happen. But I just want to say congrats and thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for
we
calling.
all love you.
Oh, we love you too.
And talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll take this opportunity to remind folks that obviously, if you're watching, you're in the broadcast area. But we also do post all of these shows up to the web on YouTube and on iTunes. You can let your friends know if they don't get to see the shows on Metrocast, they can check them out there.
That's right. That's right. And so on the YouTube, we're worldwide.
Yeah, we're worldwide.
We get hits, everywhere actually, which is pretty interesting.
Anyway,
the show's not up 10 minutes, and you have 13 or 14 people viewing it already.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool. It's a big world, and it's amazing. The internet is an amazing thing. It's very cool that we can actually be seen in foreign countries.
Right. You know? And I like that we're getting a positive message out about transsexuals, and in fact a positive message out about the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community as a whole.
Yeah. We're not bad guys.
No.
Really, we're okay. Sorry about taking the personal phone calls. That was a friend.
Well, the audience should know that you make dynamite cheesecake.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my goodness,
you.
it's dangerous.
That's
my favorite is the Kahlua.
The Kahlua cheesecake. Yes, I do like
my goodness.
The Kahlua cheesecake. Yeah.
So if you want to talk about politics, if you want to call us and tell us why you like the candidates that are out there, the candidate that you're supporting, or if you want to talk about great cheesecake recipes, give us a call. Okay,
well, we can put the recipe on our website.
Put the recipe on the website, sure.
The Kahlua cheesecake. That's everybody's favorite.
Some of the maple.
Oh yeah, we can get you that one too. That's a good. This is, by the way, I'm talking to Joe in the control room. if probably out there you can't hear that, but yeah, we'll get you the recipes. Anyway, so yeah, call us up, and there was something else I wanted to say. As far as and there's a bunch of other stuff I want to talk about too. We're going to talk about the Transgender
Day of Remembrance. Yep.
But I was thinking that one of the things that I would really like, and I know that this sounds a little odd maybe, but there are a lot of people out there who don't like us very much. People and some of these people have called the show and said rude things and flushed us or whatever they did. But I would like to invite those people that really hate us and think that we're freaks and abominations. Call us up, please. Call us up and talk to us. I mean, I'm not saying call us up and be stupid, but call us up and ask us real questions. If you can call us up and be civil and talk to us, maybe we can help to dispel some of the myths and some of the untruths that surround us and that might make you want to hate us. Maybe we can win you over, and certainly I would love to have the chance to do that. So,
well, and not just the people that hate us and have told us that you're going to go to hell for this and you're a waste of God's creation, et cetera, but even the people that are just confused and don't exactly know how to approach us. I know I've run into people where I work that they're just leery and they're distant because they just don't get it. They don't understand. They don't know how to approach you.
And I understand that. We are we're different. And we're out there, and we confuse people. I get that, and I don't want to do that intentionally, and I don't think any of us do. But it happens, and we would love to try to help, straighten that out and dispel the myths if we possibly can. So by all means, call us.
Well, that's actually not a bad segue, because when you can't dispel the myths and the people that hate transgendered folks around the country and around the world start getting out of hand, you end up having some very ugly incidents.
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons we want to talk about the Transgender Day of Remembrance. It's coming up in November.
Yes.
Right. So we generally have this just before Thanksgiving. I think it's the 20th. This year was the 20th.
November 20th.
Right. It was kicked off, I think, in 1998 to remember the murder of Rita Hester, who's a transgender person.
Yes.
And what we do is collect statistics of all the trans people who are murdered
Right.
for the crime of being trans, both domestically and internationally.
Well, both transgender people and their allies. There have been a number of non-trans folks that have been beaten to death, etc., for not jumping in on and condemning us.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Imagine
just, it's...
And there's a website for the Transgender Day of Remembrance, I believe that.
right, so that is
Stacey's got it.
www.gender.org. You can find it.
You can get some information, yeah. And there is going to be a rally, I guess, in Boston, and others around the country, which is a good thing. It's the November 20th. And the thing that amazed me, and I don't want to go into any details here, but I was looking at some of the statistics, and a lot of people have been killed. Certainly, we know that. We're
19
targets.
this year worldwide.
But
Yeah,
I think Stacey's got the numbers up
I was
there.
totally amazed at reading some of this, at some of the ways that these people were killed. Some of this was very, very brutal. And it's just scary.
It's the hatred, it's the panic or something that is engendered in people, because it's just frenzied looking down this list. Just very, very violent. It's scary.
It's very scary. And I can say for myself, I've been very lucky. I haven't run into... knock on wood, I haven't run into any real violence,
Right.
As far as my own personal experiences, but I know a lot of people have.
Well, and there was a fairly, they're all tragic, but there was one that made a fairly big news earlier this year or late last year, I forget which, the Lawrence King murder in, I think it was California. You've had I think he was 14, 7th grade, something like that. He was a boy that liked wearing girls' clothes to school. He would wear makeup and costume jewelry, and occasionally he wore heels. And they were making it had to have been early in the year, whether it was 2007 or 2008. I think it was this year.
It was 2007, and I think I have that.
And he was making they were doing Valentine's cards, and he had told another boy at school that he wanted him to be his Valentine. The boy came into school the next day with a gun and shot him in the head.
Imagine that.
And it's a tragedy. It's both of those boys are victims, but it's the kind of thing that you just, where does that level of animosity come from?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
What do you have to go through to devalue human life to the point that you can destroy it so easily?
Right.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like them or don't agree with them.
Yeah. What a shame, and we would certainly like to see that kind of thing doesn't happen anymore. But it's going to continue, certainly in the short term, to happen.
And maybe in part because people get surprised by it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If I've said it before, if we work really hard, we pay attention to what we're doing, we can sort of blend in. But then people don't have to think about it and
That's
sort of come to terms with it emotionally if they don't see it. So if someone isn't willing to say, we're here and